So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Big chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Bayer Leverkusen clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied. Messi! And that is quite wonderful. He's got himself an absolute peach. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Roberto Carlos. Can he latch on to this? Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now, what about a counter-attack? Danielson looking to run onto it. He's found a way through. Nicely weighted ball. It's a goal kick. Cafu for Conte. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Drogba! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
They're taking a moment to consider their options. And it's Messi. Sané. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's very neat. Adams did well to stay calm there. Now it's Nedved. Drogba. Danielson. He's got away. Good read, needed to be. Corner. Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, super find. And he's intervened well there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi. Kimmich. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's definitely not his best. Conte. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi. Oh, good spread. Approaching the half-hour mark. No, it's not getting there. Conte. And the ball's a great chance! And how did he not make it four? Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now. He gets big! He's kept it out just. So, third corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nedved. Sade. That is Conte. And the pass is intercepted. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Messi. Kagawa. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Sané. Sané looking to get on the end of this. Lovely bit of skill. Davids gets a foot in here. Davids defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Cafu proves too strong. Roberto Carlos. And he's managed to get free. He rises! Goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
There will be 3 minutes.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Can he finish? This possibly the last play of the half. Now it's Kante. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Kagawa goes short. Turns and goes back. Denilson. Davids. Messi. And the half-time whistle goes. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well, and while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, There's no
Please keep your
doubting that
eyes
the
on
next
your
45
children during
minutes
the
are
match at all
going to be
times.
extremely difficult.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Messi. Coming on the field is number 22, Pedri.
Here we go again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Sane in acres of space out wide. Vinicius Junior. And the finish! He's put his foot right through that one.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's well spotted. Danielson. Roberto Carlos. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pedri. That's a good run down the left. Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's a quick one. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
The attendance for this match was
Beckenbauer
71,898.
calmly anticipates. Conte, and it's Kagawa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's through here. Now it's Drogba. That's a shade optimistic. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedri.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has ended up in no man's land. Davis. Great ball if he can get there. It's Drogba! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Defending of the desperate variety. Has a look and has a go. Vinicius Junior. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Picked out brilliantly. He's onside. Quality ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that's another good win of the ball.
Substitution in progress.
Kagawa tries making a foray down the right. Half an hour gone in the second half. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he latch on to this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Vinicius Junior, he has found the way through. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a sweet ball, that. Might be danger here. Brilliantly cut out.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
De Bruyne. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Pickford will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. You like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Bayer Leverkusen are having a ball here. And it's Roberto Carlos. Kagawa making good progress on the right-hand side. Sane gets into some space. This could be their final throw of the dice. Corner number 3 coming up. Kagawa with the short one. Chooses to go back. There's the shot! They've scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 10.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Vinicius Junior.
Looking to set free a runner.
Vinicius.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. And no, that was never going to make it. That has been cut short. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Schneider. Vinicius Junior! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cantona can get it clear. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Kagawa. Schneider. And that's a throw-in. Oh, nice touch. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now the finish! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? That's the throw. Schneider. Could be danger here. Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's Schneider. De Jong. So we're still where we started right now. Kimmich is fouled.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. And again, they're pressing effectively. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ball is over the line. Brilliantly cut out. Conte. Played out towards the right wing. And he skips past his man. Kagawa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cantona. Twente upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Kimmich gets good distance on it. Rudiger. Kagawa. Had a shot. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Kagawa with the short one. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Twente are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Sane. That's gone for a throw-in. And it's Conte. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. McTominay. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
20 clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Kagawa. David Villa. Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for movement. Neither side giving way. It has been tight.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's a key interception. Sané. There's the shot! That's another chance! That's a half-decent try. It's a shade optimistic. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, here we go. That's an errant pass. Schneider. It's Vinicius Junior.
There will be
Good
one
play on the
minute
left-hand
added
side
time.
here. He is through here. Showing good feet. Schneider. And he's gone backward here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And there is the half-time whistle. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He's got away. Corner then. So, third corner of the game. Kagawa plays it short. Gets a good foot in there. 20 have the chance to go the other way. That is a brilliant interception. Kagawa gets over and intercepts. Sané. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cantona. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Has a go!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now that looks a decent ball, and that is expertly dealt with. Goalless still, and either side really getting onto the front foot. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short
The
there.
attendance for this match
Quality
was
deserted them when they really needed it.
29,514.
Schneider. Schneider! He can get that clear. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Davis. Conte. David Villa. Costa Curta getting this one clear. So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. David Villa. Vinicius Junior! And that is wildly off target.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Played back in. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
De Jong. And he's intervened well there. Thinks one through. Rummenigge.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vinicius Junior. Back into the middle. Real chance! Oh, good ball! Oh, right place, right time. Cantona. No way through. Nicely aimed pass. Neatly clipped into space. Rummenigge. He's picked his way through. Chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Davis. Vinicius Junior. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. Threads one in. Well, nicely intercepted. And it's Kagawa. Vinicius Junior. Oh, sweet feet. And he's had it nicked away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bellingham.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't...
And the shot! Pinged towards the front line.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
The final 5 minutes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Big chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Save the best for last! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first moment of real significance. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's a nicely measured pass.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's own... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So it's away we go then. Eto'o.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
David Villa.
And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Eto'o. He has found the way through. Conte. That has not gone well. And it's Kagawa. David Villa. Pedri. Great ball, and he's in here. Hits one! No mistake! 2-0, and in next to no time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Can he put it away? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, here's a chance! And he comes up trumps again. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And it's going to be another one. So their fourth corner of the game. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Busquets. Picked out brilliant. He's had a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Maldini did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It's gone for a throw-in. Busquets. He's in plenty of space here. Torres. He's picked his way through. Very nicely done. Kagawa. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's Kagawa! Eto.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Pedri. And there's green grass ahead of him. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's going right the way across. Busquets. Time and again they are repelled. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Torres. Oh, red, nice interception. David Villa. And that's been won straight back. Pedri shapes to shoot! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Rangers can now introduce the first of their substitutes. It's become a case of men against... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Kagawa.
At a time.
He's got tall. It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Goal!
He's
Number
got
15.
4. That is remarkable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's running through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Xavi Simons. Rangers finding their passes. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Beckenbauer. Pedri. Oh, this is a terrific... Kagawa! They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can spring out of defence. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia with the delivery. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Kagawa very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Rangers have the chance to go the other way. No way through there. Pedri. Kvaratskhelia. Vinicius Junior. No, he's not getting past him there. Haaland. Messi does really well to win the ball there.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Cafu. Oh, super ball.
substitution on the field. Number 10.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 8, Javi Simons. Coming on the field, number 23, Yamal. Number 20,
Climbs
Griezmann.
up big! Brought out the best in the keeper. Cafu. Torres. Cafu.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
David Villa takes a look up. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Conte. And it's Kagawa. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That needed to end with efficiency and incision, and we got neither.
Yamal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's a good ball. David Villa! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
It's a lucky seventh corner. Rangers are looking to go forward now. Oh, played right into his path. Well, they've got it back in a... Kvaratskhelia! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Just eases him off the ball. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rafinha. And that is a little undercooked. Kagawa. Gets into some space. Torres. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, that's been intercepted. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Rangers were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Maldini spots it and intercepts. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And through to the goalkeeper. That's good running with the ball. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Kagawa. Always onto this. Torres. And reclaimed it in a trice. Can he finish? He scores! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 84 minutes is
Another one!
Number 15,
This must be his
David
personal
Villa.
high. Busquets. Passing is crisp and sharp. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Cafu. Conte. Torres.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
There will be 3
There's
minutes
the
out of
shot!
time.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Conte. Now it's Kagawa. Vinicius Junior. Good running, strong and purposeful. Good ball over the top. Haaland! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered through. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And here's a chance. In he goes again. Now, who's going to be first to this? Sane! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Sane duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Conte. And reclaimed it in a trice. Belletti. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Davis. Pedri. Wriggles his way through. That's very neat. Pedri. And it's Conte. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Donatoni. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he was quick to react. Bullet. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Sane with the cross. And he's there to retrieve it. Good running, strong. There's the shot! Well, they can break here. Great ball if he can get there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rodri. He can run onto that. Osimhen. Osimhen! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that was very necessary. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Ribery. Sane looking to run onto it. Oh, that's fabulous. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's a throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ribery. And Donatoni. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's a good foot in there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Conte. Pedri.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Ribery. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Conte. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And the pass is intercepted.
Kagawa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's tidy. Kagawa proves just a little bit too strong. And that is expertly dealt with. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Kagawa. Played out towards the right wing. Nice control. Sane has found the net here, of course. Pedri. And here's Owen. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! And with that goal comes comfort. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Well, that defending is unapologetically. He's through, it's one-on-one, and the finish! Has another go! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Davis. Here comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's intervened well there. Kvaratskhelia, he's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Sané, very nicely done. Oh, well played. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And it's Hullet.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That'll be a throw-in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
The
Davis.
attendance for this match was
Kvaratskhelia.
70,987.
No way he was going to let him past. And here's Lucas Moura. And that's a superb pass. Sané.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Serginho. It's Hullet. The message is clear. None shall pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Ribéry. Donadoni. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 6.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is
Belletti.
number 9, Vinicius Junior. Substitution.
That is Conte. Rodri does well to get it back. Vinicius, real chance! And he hits the net! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Vinicius Junior demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
He might be in here. Rodri gets a foot in here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Lucas Moura. Hullet. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. And it's Snyder. Kvaratskhelia. And the ball's a good one here. And it's a big chance! And it's come back out to him. He should have put that one away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
They've played it short.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that has been knocked clear. Belts one. And no, he couldn't find the finish. Conte. He has found the way through.
Galatasaray have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Kvaratskhelia. I think we're just about done here. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Has been indicated.
He could be in here. He's found some space. Big chance, corner. It's their second corner of the game. Sane goes short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. Sane with the short one. He's got the shot away! And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well read, nice interception.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Real chance! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Fenerbahce are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Conte. Belletti. Maradona. Irwin cuts it out. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's picked out the run. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kagawa. Kagawa powering forward here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, it's come loose. Beckenbauer. Kante gets across to intercept that. And he's there to clear it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. David Villa. Oh, that's fabulous. Kante wins the duel this time. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Lovely ball, and he's had a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Kagawa. There's the hit! Has another go! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
There's the header! Oh, in for the pieces! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is expertly dealt with. Vinicius Junior. Amrabat. Messi. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? And now the breakaway. No, no way through there. Davis takes control of it and he's on the move.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Kagawa. And here's Vinicius Junior. And they can counter here. Davis cuts out the pass. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rudiger gathers from the goal kick. That's a little off target. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them
Just
at
a quick
half-time.
announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 20.
And we're off again.
David Villa, number 45. Osman,
Beckenbauer.
number 7. Amrabat,
Vinicius
number 10.
Junior.
Messi.
He is through here.
Number 19.
Could go all the way here.
And Asiri.
Vinicius
Number
Junior.
21. Didier Drogba.
Oh,
Number
lots to
9.
admire in the run and the
Owen.
defending.
Number 11.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the crowd aren't happy. They wanted a shot and it didn't arrive.
And he's had it nicked away. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kagawa. Looking here to chip it through. Kagawa is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Time and again they are repelled. Wits! He's got a side of goal! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And that could set him on his way. Now it's Owen. He's found a way through. Now the finish! And that is wildly off target.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
The attendance for this
Figo
match was 72,300.
has a shot! Fenerbahce with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's Silva! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Throw in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Vitz, and it's Owen. Torres. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that has been knocked clear. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. And that's a superb pass. Owen! And that is doing no harm at all.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And he cuts out the supply. Kagawa. Vinicius Junior. Nice physical challenge. Vinicius Junior had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Torres. And he's intervened well there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the counter is on. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number
Time for a change in
27.
personnel. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Fiddles it through. Just the keeper to beat! Oh, that's a fine interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And here's the chance to counter. Just 5 minutes left. That's good running with the ball. Fenerbahce can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's a really well-measured ball. Torres. Vitz. Now it's Vitz. That was always going to be the
There will
keepers.
be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Well, that's well spotted. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And there goes the final whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of
everybody,
the
and welcome
footballing
to
folk in
today's
this part of the
match.
world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Messi. And it's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. He's gone forward.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. That's good running with the ball. Gets a good foot in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kaká kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Koller might just make this. Now it's Foden. White.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pedri. And here's Messi. Pedri. No goals as yet. White. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. White is one whose deliveries we all know about, and he cuts out the supply. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that is out of play. White. Koller. Can he put it away? Goal! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Crystal Palace have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He might be in here!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Foden. And now the... Oh, crossbar! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Cafu. Cafu carries the ball down the right. Cafu. Very nicely done. And it's Messi. It's Pedri. And here's Kagawa. Passing is Chris. Can he finish? Goal! They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi. Pedri. Decent progress down the left. Lovely feet. He's got tall. Just off target.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's really well manoeuvred. White puts them all in. And there's the end of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Cafu. And it's Kagawa. Engages and forces him off the ball. Foden has found the net here, of course. White. Kaká. Pedri. Kagawa.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kaká. In with the challenge.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. White. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Foden! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Showing good feet. Kaká. Up he goes! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Conte. Kagawa. Back they go. Hoisted in. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, good spread. Messi. And it's in! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 14, Messi. Number 23, Kagawa. Number
Great
18,
ball, Foden!
Owen. Number 22, Pedri. Coming on
Musiala.
the field, number 10, Vinicius
David Villa.
Junior. Number
Well
8,
played, that has
number
snuffed out the
42,
danger. Now it's Foden.
Musiala.
And here's Mohamed
Number
Salah.
15,
Now it's Hazard.
David Villa.
Bit of a communication
Number
breakdown there, it
17,
seems.
Schneider.
A
Substitutions
slightly
taking
better
place.
ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserve.
Kaká! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Crystal Palace with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. And here's Foden. Kante wins the duel this time. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He's picked his way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, important interception. Could move up a gear here. Foden. Now that looks a decent ball. Schneider. Vinicius Junior. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Salah. Goalkeeper's ball. Musiala. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Schneider! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, super ball! And that's a superb pass. Great chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's got the shot away!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
They'll have one final crack at it. Foden. He's played him through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities.